Who would have ever thought that a AAA company working on one of the biggest upcoming game would not bow to the offended crowd and for once actually respond with something real and professional like they should. I'm really surprised, and in a good way for once. We live in an age where developers now have to apologize to different groups of people because their vision or view of life doesn't match the other. It happened with almost every AAA companies like Ubisoft for example, and sometimes some companies will do it on purpose to create controversy and then make good old apologies after for publicity. It's a normal marketing strategy and a lot of people still get stuck into it. Alright guys, today we're gonna talk about the statement that Hogwarts Legacy developers released, plus the game's trailer beating many records already and on its way for so much more. We're also gonna talk about why it could actually be one of the biggest game of the last few years. Before we start, make sure you guys drop a like as it really helps the channel and it tells me you like the content. Let's start. By now I think we all know what Hogwarts Legacy is. Its reveal trailer is one of the most viewed video game trailer of all time from a 2-week standpoint. The game is a massive open world RPG where you can explore all of the school of Hogwarts and its world beyond, like villages, the Forbidden Forest and so on. You can go to classes, create your own character with different magic abilities and threats, have a path of good or evil, make the friends you want and have your own little house. It is a dream game for every Harry Potter fans and also RPG fans. Who wouldn't want something so ambitious like this? It's like Skyrim but with wands. So immediately after the announcement of Hogwarts Legacy, the game soon found itself in a necessary hot water, with some people calling for a complete boycott of Hogwarts Legacy due to its link to the Harry Potter author J.K. Rowling. J.K. Rowling expressed her views on the trans community, which some found transphobic. Thus, this community decided, and they want you to do the same, to boycott anything that is related to this author. Basically, let's just forget about the many hard years of effort from the Hogwarts Legacy developers, where they put their complete heart and soul into it, because J.K. Rowling expressed her opinion. That's about it. This is all so wrong for so many reasons. And what about the developers who have to deal with their effort being tarnished by this? In fact, I think it actually gave them even more publicity, because my second segment of this video is about how the game's trailer is breaking all the records. So, up until this moment, fans were waiting on how Warner Bros. Interactive and Avalanche Software would react to the J.K. Rowling issue, with some people saying that they won't support the game unless the developers make a public condemnation of Rowling's views, which is absolutely crazy. Now, Warner Bros. Has finally broken their silence and here is their statement. Not a lot I can comment on, other than since we did get so many questions, I wanted to be responsive the best way I could. The way I think I'd like to do is, I'd like to echo something you've heard from our most senior executive leadership. While J.K. Rowling is the creator of Harry Potter, and we are bringing that to life with the power of Portkey, in many places she's a private citizen also, and that means she's entitled to express her personal opinion on social media. I may not agree with her, and I might not agree with her stance on a range of topics, but I can agree that she has the right to hold her opinions. Here we go guys, everything has been said. She has the right to have her own opinions on anything she'd like, whether we agree or not, and that's the beauty of what we call freedom. No one should have to apologize for what they think is right. We're just living in a world that's always offended. I'm really glad they replied like this and didn't make any kind of apology, because they obviously did absolutely nothing to deserve this. They have even more respect from me right now. What had me to respect them at first was how passionate and loyal they are to the Harry Potter world. Everything about Hogwarts Legacy is looking magical, just as it should be in the Harry Potter world. It won't be another game lost in the crowd of open world RPGs, but something more. Let's get into the records that Hogwarts Legacy's trailer has broken and is gonna break in the future. From the very first day I started making videos on this upcoming Hogwarts Legacy game, which is way back in 2018 when it actually leaked with a trailer and a lot of details, I would have never ever thought that its first trailer would be on its way to become the most popular game trailer of our current and next-gen console games. It has already beaten a lot of records at the time of this video, but after only 2 weeks of being shared online, Hogwarts Legacy is gonna pass the 12 million mark, with 424,000 likes, and that is absolutely crazy to think about. In my mind, I knew this game would blow up when it was eventually gonna be revealed, and I couldn't be happier. Hogwarts Legacy at the time of this video has become one of the most popular video game trailer on the PlayStation YouTube channel, as millions of gamers and many Harry Potter fans all united to watch and get excited in the fact that they will soon be able to roam in an open world action RPG based in the world famous magical setting. Right now, the most watched next-gen game trailer is Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales at 16 million views, while the one of our current gen consoles is Red Dead Redemption 2 at 33 million views. It's pretty easy to believe that the legions of both open world RPG and Harry Potter fans will eventually send Hogwarts Legacy beyond both these massive numbers. It will pass Miles Morales in about a week or two, while Red Dead Redemption 2 in 3 to 4 months, if we're to believe the number of views increasing. Now, I don't think it'll ever pass the Grand Theft Auto 5 trailer, which sits at 69 million views and still increasing to this day. But still, for a game in the Harry Potter universe, it's pretty good. Another thing sure to contribute to the video's view count is the fact that Hogwarts Legacy isn't only for PS5, it is also releasing to PS4, Xbox One, Xbox Series X, and PC, which is sure to bring everyone on board. I remember back years ago when all the Harry Potter games released, they weren't really popular because it was just based on the movies, and that was it. But now that you create a game around this whole universe, with a different story and a beautiful open world to explore, now you got everyone on board. Hogwarts Legacy right now is my most anticipated game, and I'm impatiently waiting for it in 2021. For all that we know, this title could end up kickstarting a series of fantastic